In this video we're going to look at ways at sharing and managing spatial data between three different applications: Infraworks, QGIS and MapThat WebGIS. Here I am in QGIS just digitising a drainage network. That's been digitised into a spatial database such as PostGIS or SQL Server. I'm now adding that dataset and configuring it with Infraworks, and now that data is shared between QGIS and Infraworks. If we go back into QGIS as a data editor and edit the pipe depth value from +5 to -5, we can see in Infraworks it's been updated. In addition, using a WebGIS such as Cadline's MapThat application, data viewers on a project can also see the same spatial data. They can look at the geometry and also view the attributes. Depending on access rights, data editors can also use the WebGIS to edit the geometry of this shared spatial data. Using the drawing tools, we're going to reshape the drainage network simply by clicking on the line and reshaping it to a new location. Having changed the geometry or the shape of the feature, if we press save, that is now committed into our spatial database and will be shared with other users on the project. In addition, using the WebGIS, it's very simple to edit the attributes of the spatial data. Here we're going to change the pipe depth from -5 to -10 meters. Press OK and commit that change. If we now return to Infraworks, because we're using the same shared spatial data, if we refresh the drainage pipe, notice that both its geometry and its depth will change based on the changes we made in our WebGIS. So using a shared spatial database, you can be confident that no matter what application you're using, everybody's seeing the same spatial data. In another example, we're going to display some shared spatial data such as planning applications within Infraworks. Notice on the top building no planning application is present. Back in our WebGIS, using the drawing tools and in particular a capture shape tool, the data editor can capture existing features such as Ordnance Survey buildings, capture those into the planning applications, and using a simple attribute editor window can enter the information for the new spatial feature. Once the data has been committed into the shared spatial database, if we now return to Infraworks, any other project user can refresh that layer and the new spatial record is visible for them to see. To complete our federated spatial data storage model, we can now return to the desktop GIS QGIS and notice that the same spatial record has been added in for the desktop user to view. Storing your data in a spatial database means no matter what geographic location or application you're using, a user will view the same information as everybody else in the project team.